Welcome back to Anno 1800. DLC 11's The Empire of the Sky DLC has been released. I've already done some live streams on the channel, don't hesitate to check in the video description below if you want to see it. Covered a bit some of the new functionalities, started to do the new scenarios, but in this video today I want to focus on the Grand Gallery. We're going to talk about everything that's related to the Grand Gallery, including how to get golden tickets, and in particular, a big thing I want to cover, because it actually took me some time to figure this out, is those new badges. Each of the scenarios, for now we have 3 different scenarios, alright? They always had those medals, those bronze, silver and gold medals, but now we also have 3 badges for each. So first of all, the Grand Gallery, you can access it on your menu, and when you open it, the first time you open it, you will probably get a message that tells you you've already gotten some golden tickets, because indeed something good that they have done is they have actually tracked what we've done in the past. If you've already completed some of the challenges, some of the scenarios, you will get some golden tickets. So you won't start with 0. In my case, for example, when I opened it for the first time, I had already more than 3,200 golden tickets because I've done quite a bit of the scenarios. I've already used some of them, so that's why we're not down. So what can you use those golden tickets for? Well, you can use them, as you can see, around 4 things: ornaments, portraits, skins, and items. This list that you can see, it is the same for everybody. For the ornaments, even for the items, everybody will see the same, but they did announce that in the future they will probably add more. So first of all, indeed, you can buy a few ornaments, you can see different prices. What is really important is that these are limited. If I buy, it will cost me 30, now I have 2. What these 2 means is that in any of your saves, it's not limited to one save, you can do it on all of your save, I will be able to build 2 of these. So if you're a beauty builder and you want to be able to build many, you want to have tons of cranes in your cities, then you're gonna have to spend quite a bit of tickets. You won't be able to build many without buying many. That's something important. And similarly for the fences, as you can see, there is a 20 in parentheses. With this one over here, I can build 20 of these. So again, for fences, that's actually not that many. You'll probably want to buy quite a few of these. And this is actually the same for these items over here. These items over here, these are not new items. I think you probably already know all of those items, in particular the actor or Mr. Garrick are very famous. And these items, if I buy one, so if I click over here and buy one, what will happen is when I load a new save or even start a new game, these items will be available. You don't have to start buying them or building them, you will have them. But again, in this case, I will only have one of these, right? So if you want to have many, if you're a min-maxer, for example, you're gonna have to pay a lot. And what's also worth noting, it's not true for the ornaments, but it's true for the items, is if I start buying several, you see right now it is 150, now 225. So this increases, and therefore you definitely won't be able to buy so many of these if you don't sort of farm those golden tickets. On top of that, we have a few skins, for now only 3, but again, they say that in the future we'll probably have more. And lastly, a few portraits. When you start a new game, you can use those portraits to be your avatar. So this is what we can do for now with all golden tickets. It's not going to break your gameplay. I mean, the items can help your gameplay, but everything else is a lot more about, ornaments. Now, how do you get those golden tickets? To get golden tickets, there is only one way. It is to play scenarios. You need to play the scenarios. Again, right now we have 3 available, at least if you have all of the DLC. The Eden Burning one is actually free for all. Then we have the Clash of Couriers, that's the one linked to DLC 11 that just released. And lastly, the Season of Silver, which was for DLC 10. Then there's gonna be 3 ways to get golden tickets by playing those scenarios. The first way is just complete a scenario. You finish a scenario, you get to the end of a scenario, even if you don't get any medals or anything like that, you will get a bit of tickets, which will be based on your time. How long it took you to finish it. Obviously, the shorter it took you, the more you will get in terms of tickets. Then the second way is to get a medal. If you get the bronze, silver or gold medal, you will get some tickets. How many will you get? Well, for the bronze medal, it is 50. For the silver, it is 100, and for the gold, it is 150. And then lastly, the third way is those badges I mentioned. Those badges are something completely new. Funnily enough, for the Eden Burning scenario, I actually have one of those badges already completed. Again, because they have tracked what you've done in the past. So even if those badges didn't exist, I completed one by mistake, let's say. versus for this one, actually, I haven't completed any, and I haven't done the Clash of Courier yet, so definitely I haven't completed it at all. Now, in this view over here, you actually can't really see what those badges are. You have to go into the game. So let's click, for example, on the Clash of Courier and begin the scenario, and then we'll be able to see those badges. So here it is, we are in the scenario. As you can see, we still, if you click on the victory condition at the top, right, we have the bronze, silver, and gold. That's normal. But if you go down, you'll actually see now 3 new things. These are the badges. If you click on it, this page will open, which will tell you exactly what to do. In this case over here, I have more than 10 post offices operating simultaneously. The second, finish the scenario with all mail needs at 100% satisfaction. This one, I'm not sure if they're talking about just the local mail or also the regional one. If it's both of them, that may not be so easy. And then lastly, complete the scenario without performing any hostile actions against Jean Lafortune pirates. So these are badges, they're like achievements, right? Similar to the achievements that we have, and they will give you golden tickets. How many do you ask? Well, let me show you. Okay, so I made sure to just lose to have the game over on purpose. One way to do that very quickly is basically you use all your money by moving big buildings like your hangar, and then you stop giving food to your population, so your money goes down super quickly, and then basically your game over, right? And with that, I can confirm to you again many golden tickets for each of the medal. This is 50, 100, and 150, and we can also see the badges. This is 83 for this one, 66, and 83. So I guess it's sort of saying that this one is the easiest, even if I felt like it was the hardest. But again, this is the third way on how to get some golden tickets. Now let me show you quickly the badges for the other 2 scenarios, and then very importantly, I want to cover 2 complete myths on how to get golden tickets. And the second myth I wanted to debunk, here we have the badges for the Eden burning scenario. The first one is to finish the scenario with a forestation level of at least 50%. The second, sustain a population of 4,000 obreras for 10 minutes. And the last one, have 20 tons of herborium in stock. And then for Seasons of Silver, the 3 badges are reach a population of 1,000 obreras and keep their happiness above 30 for 10 minutes. So quite a high bar. Then the second, accept the actuary's offer to massively increase your next quota after the 3rd successful delivery and complete the scenario without any failed deliveries. And lastly, irrigate more than 5,000 grid squares. So honestly, I'm not saying any of these are impossible. I think they're all possible, but I think you can also clearly see why, even if I have the gold medals and I've made many videos on this scenario, those badges didn't exist before. So, I had no reason to try to do that, to try to do those strange things. But now I definitely want to do it. This is the goal of those badges. So don't hesitate to also tell me in the comments below if you want to see that on the channel, if you want me to show a video of, me doing this one, that one, etc. Or if you think it's not that interesting. So the first myth I wanted to debunk is a lot of people just said, it's easy, I know to cheat the system, I'm just going to reload the save just before it's finished, and then I'll get a lot of golden tickets in a few minutes. Well, first of all, Oli had said from the start that it's not gonna work, they thought about it, but let me show you that it actually does not work. I just loaded the salve over here, where we are almost done, right? We have the dam for the Eden burning scenario that's finished, so let's complete it, finish the phase, then we can click on it. We're gonna have Yoska saying, do you want to fill it? Then we can skip the cinematic, skip this. And as you'll see, basically, I am not getting any golden tickets once again, because here it's saying the scenario has already been completed with this save game and the reward have already been collected. So, they are smart. They are definitely checking that. I'm not saying it will be impossible. Maybe, if you change the name of the save, or if you really go into, the code, maybe you'll be able to cheat that. But at least, the easy way of just reloading, that's not gonna work. You'll start the scenario and then just get to game over quickly, because as I told you before, there's easy way to do that, right? Like using all your money, and then you'll just get a bit of golden tickets. Not a lot, but at least a bit. And then you do that a lot of time and you'll have enough. But as you can see over here, I just got the game over. I'm not getting any tickets, 0 tickets. So this is again, second myth. You're not getting ticket by doing that. Thank you for watching. We've covered everything to do with this new grand gallery, including the golden tickets, what you can buy with them and how to get them. I hope this was useful. Don't hesitate to smash the like button if it is, and also tell me in the comments below what is the next guide, what is the next video you want to see on Anno 1800. I'm always keen to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.